Oh, right. Quick stream out of the blue into the black, and chasing down some MIs. I don't know how far behind the stream is, but it looked like it was a little bit laggy. I think we're okay. I'm just going to have a look, make sure I got nothing running that can lag it. Don't think so. Nope, all good. Right, give me a sec. Okay, so we're here, and I already have a mission ready to go. They're going to be AX restoration missions, of course, and we've got one here to Shout Arms for 5 manufacturings. So after this, when I get back, I'm hoping there's going to be another mission ready to go. It isn't Sunday, no. And you're right, this isn't Starfield. This is Elite Dangerous Loot, and welcome to you, sir. Yeah, I just need to grab those last 10 MIs. I'm hoping to get them before Sunday's stream. So I'll stream for as long as it takes me to get them. Hopefully it'll just be do this mission, come back, there'll be another mission on the board ready to go, and then go do that one. If there isn't another mission, we're going to have to find a different system or wait it out. I don't know. Yeah, but for now, I don't even know which way I'm going. For now, we're just going to have to go with what we have and see what it is. Because I only need, that's the only thing I've got left, is 4 MIs, and that's, sorry, 10 MIs, and that's it. I don't know where I got 4 from. Yeah. I just need to get 10 manufacturing instructions, and that is my shopping list taken care of. I have my cup of tea. I just woke up about 40 minutes ago because of the Formula 1 this weekend in Japan, which is weird times. The race is going to start at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I have to be awake for that. I'll probably sleep before it and after. Here becomes the usual scripted event. Got to go through this palaver. If it's Glabes, we're going to the menu.
Warning, hazardous environment. Under attack. Taking damage. Warning, fracture drive reboot.
Let's see. Let's target one of them. Oh, it is Glabes, isn't it? Yeah. Problem with those is you can't get away from them, right? They're too speedy. There's nothing you can do. You're given one choice. Fight. And there's 2 of them, so I ain't doing this. Not going by their rules, not going by their timetable. Not interested. Don't think. It's like CQC. It's just one of those things like CQC. I'll just never be interested. Why watch F1? You know who's going to win. Yeah, but that was the same. You could say the same when Lewis was dominating the races, right? I knew who was going to win then, but in those times, I wanted him to win. I'll watch it now in the hope that I see him lose, like it did last weekend, when we clearly found out that when his car isn't perfect, he can't handle it, can't adapt, can't make the difference. Are we here already? Haven't it? Oh, that's good. If you quit to menu, you end up doing the jump anyway. I didn't actually make the jump to come here. Yeah, see, the only way for Red Bull right now is down. They can't go up from where they are right now. They can only go down. So, wow, look where we got spit out. So yeah, we're just waiting on that, I guess. Oh, it's here. Right, so I had to actually retarget the whole thing again. Okay, let's go again. That was a long time ago, Luke. Long time ago.
Four, three, two.
I don't think I've missed a race since since the beginning of '94. I don't think I've missed a race. If I'd missed it live, I certainly watched it later. And all through the 90s and early 2000s, I have every single practice, qualifying session and race recorded. Yep, that's me. Okay. Over on my, I don't know, over on my other channel, I should do some F1 stuff, but not gaming, just saying what I think about certain things. I would really love to do a big piece on Abu Dhabi 2021 because it's a race that a lot of people on the Red Bull side refuse to acknowledge the facts of. Right, and they're right there in front of them. The facts are laid out right there, and it's not enough. These are facts that people can go and research and fact check for themselves to show that it is actually 100% correct, and they still refuse to acknowledge. I've honestly had discussions with people, Red Bull fans, about Abu Dhabi, and I've said, look, it was this, and this, and I said, here is the proof, here is the evidence, here's the evidence, and here is the evidence, right? No, that's just your thoughts, that's just your thoughts. Yeah, well, not really, because it's right there, copy pasted from the FIA regulations. I should definitely do one. I would love to do one on Abu Dhabi and other stuff. However, I realize that, you know, there might be F1 fans who might take exception to it, but, you know, we've all got our opinions and people are free to express theirs as well. So maybe I should. It'd be great. I'd like to do it, actually. Okay, well, let's see if I can get through these two, because, you know, strobies and all that stuff. There's no way this is going to be on the day side, surely. I mean, from here it looks like it will be, but nah. They were moving over to the day and night Terminator, as it were. This is going to be in the dark zone. It's the only place you can have these. It's like the Revenants don't like the light. Don't tell me we're going into a daytime. Really? That's a highly unusual. I welcome it, but it looks like it is.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, I might have a straight run in then, because they'll be putting on their sunglasses and acting like vampires. Don't like the daylight. So, Shao arms. There's certain countries in the world where you can't do that. Shao arms. Have you no shame, woman? Right. I was watching. Oh yeah, I was watching yesterday a video on, you know, movie bloopers, stuff like that, right? But this was a video of movie bloopers from. Oh God, what we're looking at here? 1940s, 50s, the Jimmy Cagney era, because every movie blooper was a black and white movie. You had Betty Davis, Olivia de Havilland, Jimmy Cagney, Jimmy Stewart, Edward G. Robinson, that era, you know, and it was all bloopers from movie bloopers from that time. Man, some of these women had mouths on them. It was all God damn this and son of a bitch that. That's from the women. I don't know why I've got myself so close here. Yeah. Motherfig, hey. MIs. MIs or MLs? MIs. Yeah, MIs. Manufacturing instructions. Oh, yeah, we got a bluey. Can we get it? Can we get it? No, it was a small one. Possibly. Let's set this thing down if we can. It looks flat enough. There we go. Now, I've got my Maverick Revenant suit on, so let's disembark. White heat. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. I know there's a modern one. There's a modern white heat, right? That was with other peoples. I may have seen it. Is that you dirty rat? Right, let's go up here. Oh, why? No. We don't need to go here, do we? No, we don't. Why are you going here, Rusty? Navigation. That's what we want. And we want to just lock in that. And there we go. Wow, 1.3 clicks away. Okay. And we've got a run on. I was hoping to land a bit closer. Oh, okay. And we're going to have to get a shot of the ship. There's already a frame shift anomaly coming in. We have a bit to go, guys. We've got a bit to run, unfortunately. It won't take that long, but... So yeah, 10 manufacturing instructions needed. This mission, should I complete it, will give me 5 of those 10. And then hopefully, when we get back, the mission board may offer us a mission giving us another 5. And that's it. Stream over. I'm done. See you tomorrow. I'm so glad when you land 1.3 kilometers away. I'm so glad that I've got a suit that allows me to run for this long before getting out of breath. Well, daytime AX power mission, eh? So night vision mainly not required. Yeah, you can still get them from satellites, but they only come in singles, and you've got to keep reinstancing and hoping you get one the next time, blah blah blah. Whereas these, they reward them in packs of 5. Buy one, get 4 free kind of thing. Yeah, hi Jay. Notable quote from what he... Top of the world, that one. Yeah. Top of the world, ma. But he wasn't on the summit of Everest when he said that, so I don't know. Anyway. We could have been a contender. You know. Anyway, what was that one? That could have been a contender. That was what movie was that from? I don't know. Ooh. You know what I like about this base is it's not a flat run all the way there. It's surrounded by hilly bits. I was going to do my Brando impersonation there, but I know if I try it won't come out. Well, we might have an easy run in here. So the power plant looks like it is right there. There, I think. Well, apart from this doodle right over here, who's not really a threat to me getting in, there's the power. He doesn't. I don't even have to wait for him to turn around, but it's just in case he moves any further forward. We're going to go via the hab here and then just go straight to the power. There's a goity drone right next to the power building, but this doesn't look like it should be too difficult at all. But that doesn't mean it won't catch me out. Now we just need the door. Oops. I think it's going to be around the other side. I'd like to go around the buildings just to get to it, but okay, let's see what this guy does. There we go. All right. Stay out of the yellow. This is all about having your mouse in the right place on the mouse mat. Cool, we're in. This whole base is a pressurized environment, sweetheart. Pressure to perform. Oh, before I... Yeah, no, we can do it now. Right, let's get me light on. I just want to see if there is a thingy here. No, alright. A data port. But there's nothing up here, so I don't need to come up here. What if what I need to get... Oh, it's not. It says it already. Habitat data port. Any good ones? Yep. Got a weapon schematic. So once this is powered up, we're done here. So the habitat was over here, wasn't it?
Pressurized environment.
The habitat, that's the habitat, right? No, that's the store, that's the command. We came in via... I'm sure that, yeah, there was a habitat just right where we came in. Or at least to the side of us, I'm pretty sure it was. Let's try something unique, like not getting spotted. Anyway, before we leave the building, let's have a nice recharge, because I don't have any recharge or battery power consumption mods on this. So I just need to get myself up high for a sec to see where the hab is. Oh, is it that? I'll bet you it's that. Okay, let's make our way over. That looks like a hab building. And with the power on, we should just be able to get straight through the door. So as long as we don't get spotted here. I should have gone to a terminal and highlighted where the thing was. Copy the data from. Oh, hopefully. Oh, this is data port 2. Ah. All right. Let's find it. There may be another ham building for all I know. Let's go here. Okay. Well, there isn't. So there's another data port in this building? No. Ah, they've done it again. They've put the habitat into it. There you go. It's in the storage. Ah. Okay. No problem. Let's use up some valuable power. Nothing. This is good for money. Insight entertainment, that's decent for money. And also health monitors are good to pick up here for engineering purposes. Don't need any health. Is there any power-ups in here? Because it's good to know where they are in case you need to quickly find a building to come and get some. But it would appear. No, health is here, but energy. Oh yeah, we got energy. Well, let's top it up.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
So we need to go over to the storage. I came in via here, didn't I?
Environment.
And the storage is this building right there. So I think we can make a go of this unless somebody turns around very quickly. Okay, we got spotted. Let's just keep running. We're fine. Everything's good.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, this is gonna get my lovely suit wet. I might as well grab what I can from here as well. Oh, they're all a little bit angry. Ain't that a shame? Gargoyles are lame. Yeah. We have ammo there. And the data port. Oh, it's not that one. Okay. That one, probably fossils. Please. Did I miss it? I did.
Downloading data.
Good. Oh, 7 Bondoodle. Do I need a sofa? No. Yeah, it seems to be that way, Rick. Hi, Rick. How you doing, matey? It does seem to be like that, doesn't it? I mean, the only decent thing I found on here, in here so far, is one of those graphenes, and that was just sitting on top of a thingy. It wasn't really in a locker. So now we need a way out, and they're all over there. So let's go this way. Thankfully, the habitat had, or the storage room, sorry, had 2 exits entrances. Oh, we've got a big piece of flat land here. But what's important is getting like this kind of terrain where the base is hidden, so to speak, so that when the ship lands, the only way the revenants can get to it really is to go high, and they do. So you need to find another place. I wonder if we can make it over there. That looks like there's a drop. If we can get into that drop and then summon the ship. Is there any Charlies up here? No. Okay. We might be okay actually on this one. Right, Von Doodle, I'm enjoying Starfield, but it's easy to spend 2 hours and have done nothing useful. Really? I found that in Elite Dangerous. Like on my last stream, remember the first hour and 37 minutes? I made no progress at all. But, you know, I can maybe in Starfield just do no missions, nothing, as I have been doing in the last stream or so, and just exploring. And it's brilliant, because you come across stuff, and you just don't know what you're going to find, and it could be you might come across somebody who will give you a mission, or you'll find enemies to battle and stuff like that, or you know, good things like good suits and good weapons and stuff. So it's really cool that way. You cannot work out how to analyze planets. I don't think you really can. I mean, you've got the show resources button, and then you can just mouse over the planet surface. Like I would scan the resources, you know, so the map turns to all those different colors, and then either in that mode or the non-scanned mode, you can just use your mouse pointer, which is like a circle, and then just click on an area, and it'll tell you the type of terrain that's there, like mountains or desert or polar, you know, ice stuff. And I like to click where, you know, in between two different biomes and use that. So the flight mechanics, yeah, it's got its ups and downs. You know, are you talking about the fact that it's all like you can just not even be in your ship, and yet by the click of a button you've gone into your ship and you've been teleported to a different solar system? Is that the kind of thing you mean? That to me, for me, has its ups and downs. As a streamer of Starfield, it does have a good thing in that I can quickly jump around from system to system, where in Elite you have to stay the course for the journey. So if I have to make 6 jumps, everybody has to, well, they don't have to, but you know what I mean, everybody has to watch me make those 6 jumps to get there. Where in Starfield, you can just cut out that time loop and just go straight there, because you've already been there anyway, so what's the point of going through the journey again, right? So they're just shortcutting in effect. So from that point of view, I'm okay with it. It does time save, no question about it, time saving. I'm going to call the ship back here. But yeah, in another way, of course, from a purist point of view, yeah, you want to be able to pilot your ship, and to be honest, you can do that. You don't have to teleport. You can still take off in your ship. You can still do the jumps yourself to get back to a place you've already been, rather than teleport. And then once you're orbiting the planet, you can just click on land. So you can still do the traveling yourself if you want. It's just the takeoff and landing that the game wants to do for you, really. Yeah, I like what Bethesda have done with the game as a whole. I just love... Oh, I didn't see this, dude. I just love the fact that you can just drop down somewhere random on a planet, go to a building, and inside that building you may go down into a underground bit, and the assets and stuff in there, the way the building is laid out and everything is just really, really nice. And yeah, it's just right there. So we need to start making ground towards the ship now. Get as close to it as possible without thwarting its landing place. Good, very good. We're right there. Nice. And there's Charlie all the way over there. He's not going to have time to do much. No, you can ask whatever you want, man. No problem. I don't mind discussing anything. Doesn't have to be Elite Dangerous. We've got that on the screen. Same as I don't mind discussing Elite in a Starfield stream. I mean, I wouldn't fill it with another game's conversation, but no, I don't have any issues at all. It's no different from discussing movies.
3, 2, 1, engage.
But for me, I'm like with Starfield, I'm not like so many others on YouTube where that, you know, it's all about, for them, it's all about grabbing the best stuff in the quickest time. That's not my style of play, really. I do it in Elite from time to time. You know, I want to get the stuff quick as possible. But I've put 8 years into this, and yeah, a couple of shortcuts here and there. But you can't. There's not really any shortcuts in Elite Dangerous in terms of the weapon. The only time you can shortcut getting better weapons and suits is if you happen to find one in an offbeat system. That's it. But the engineering, there's no. I mean, you can get an engineered one as well. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's not the same as Starfield. Starfield, you can just be wandering a random planet, and suddenly you'll come across a suit that is just, or a weapon that's just legendarily or epically good. There's a made-up word for you, legendarily. Yeah. To be honest, if I'm honest though, I think that No Man's Sky deserves some screen time as well. I think they've done a lot with that game. I'm struggling today with my throat, man. Jeez. Storage full, eh? Unable to receive data. This is just an interceptor because I've got the speed on him, no problem. So it's just waiting for the FSD to cool. So yeah, we're halfway there on our Chopin list. The only other thing on a Chopin list is a piano. What? What? Yeah, right. Talking of white heat. Yeah. Not the movie. I'm just going to twist it a bit. But you also get those lovely weapons in Starfield with the white hot ammo rounds, delivering white heat to your enemy. And oh boy, it sets them on fire. They just burst into flames. What was that game? I played a game a while, years and years ago, and it was the first game I'd come across where when I shot somebody up close with a shotgun, it was limbs are off, arms and legs. Was it called Soldier something? I know it began with an S. I think it's Soldier. Soldier. Is there a game called just Soldier 4 or something like that? Hey, Angry! You alright, lad? It's that or eat, lad. Is it Soldier of Fortune? Maybe Soldier of Fortune? Yeah, I walked up to an enemy, had a shotgun, I aimed for his leg and blew it off. I thought it was brilliant. I just wish they had that in Starfield. I wish they had it in Elite Dangerous, to be honest. Right, so we'll go and cash this mission in. Not literally cash, but we'll pick up our 5 Miis, and we'll see if there's 5 more Miis waiting to be gotten. And then I have my G5 shotgun. So it took a little while to get it, you know, to get all the materials needed for this. Just to upgrade it to, well, not only are we doing a G4 and a G5 upgrade on the shotgun, but the shopping list also included items to allow us to do extra ammo on my Dominator suit. Because the Dominator suit that I use when I switch to one is one that still has a slot free on it. So by adding the, of course, by adding the ammo upgrade to it, I'm 50% increasing the ammo on any weapon I'm carrying. And that kind of makes sense to have on a Dominator suit. So yeah, that's the one I'm going to be adding. I'm happy with the suit as it is, so just adding this is it's just bonus to me. Icing on the cake, so to speak. Okay. Foden landing. So they've completely forgotten about the taking off as well. Just concentrating on the landing. Fair enough. Is there a... Am I right in thinking there was a Frameshift live stream recently? Because I didn't see it. I never know when they're going to do it, to be honest. I think they should notify of those things in the client launcher. That'd be a good idea. That makes a good use of it. Oh, this! Look at this landing pad here. I just landed here before. You've got to go. Look at the room they're giving me. You can't fit through the solar panels. Not that I've tried. But I just squidge my way through here, and then squidge my way back this way. I don't think I've. Oops! I don't think I've seen a one like that where I have to maneuver it that way. I don't have to go in that way, of course, but I mean, I've not seen one where there's solar panels just blocking the front like that.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, so we'll cash this in, and hopefully there's another one waiting for us. I hope so, because I don't really fancy having to go through the whole rigmarole of going to a different system and seeing if there's any there, and if not, coming back, and all that jazz. So there we go, 10 million plus 5 me's. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look now on my Odyssey material helper. Just want to make doubly sure it's acknowledged those. Yep, 25 required, 20 available. Bring it on, baby. A teaser for some alien stuff. Oh, okay, no surprises there then. Rick says, I have my shotgun to grade 5 with scope already. Scope? Oh yeah, there was a reason for the scope, wasn't there? Didn't somebody mention... Because it's not one I would presume to put on it straight away, but... I think somebody mentioned there was a reason to have the scope. I'll have to have a look. I have all the mats to put extended range. Oh, nice one. And clip size. Yeah. Extended range. Yep. That sounds like one I would go for sure, because it's a fairly close range thing, right? But if you can oh yeah, that tighter shot spread. I've just remembered. Yeah. That sounds like some good upgrades there, Rick. Yeah, tighter shot spread and longer range. Perfect. Perfect. Angry didn't have much info though, just update 17 released on October 16th. Oof. That's a little while away. But then it's not long since we had 16, is it? I wonder, guys, I very much wonder. Maybe it's not going to make it into 17, maybe 18. I've not heard anything from Frontier back since they said that they were going to do something, or probably, about the strobe lights. But I wonder if there's something in update 17 where you can go into a menu and disable them. I wonder. I wonder if it's coming at all, to be honest. But, you know, Frontier have emailed me a couple of times now to say that, yeah, they're definitely going to be looking at it. Because yes. So, yeah. Come on, give me MIs. Let's get this over with. You bugger. In the if I decided, you know, I'll just wait for the board to refresh, I would be tempted to go and get a mission like this one with the suit schematics, but the missions take a little while. I mean, how long have we been going already? 41 minutes. So let's say, I don't know, 25 minutes maybe for a mission. You know, from launching to getting back and everything in between. Did I miss any up here? But I would definitely be shooting for stuff like schematics. Because they're great when used with upgrades and whatnot. So we can wait it out. How long's the refresh? I never know whether it's 10 or 20 minutes. It won't refresh while I'm looking at this. Yeah, we can wait. Oh, I'll tell you what, just to make sure that we know what we're doing here. If we go to the mission board, the first thing on the mission is eliminate, right? So we've got 9647. All right, that's the order, 9647. So when that changes, we know that it's updated. 9647. I'll probably forget that, but I'm pretty good at remembering numbers more than anything else. So, right, so you got scope, clip size. I'm assuming clip size is 50% extra, is it? Extended range. Not decided on slot 4. Okay, let's have a look at the possibilities while we're waiting then, shall we? So if we jump into... Let's see, now I need to jump there. Is it up on screen? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we've got weapon modules. As you can see, I only need the 5 manufacturings, and then we're done. Got my intimidator, up to 4, up to 5, and the extra ammo. So weapon modules. Let's have a look. So Rick's going for the scope. So if I wanted to copy that, if I want to do scope and add that to the list, and then greater range, kinetic it would be. Oh no, it's a plasma shotgun, isn't it? Shotgun is plasma, right? Yes. So that one. It is right, isn't it? All the manticores are plasma, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, greater range plasma. Magazine size, which gives you 50%. So the other one, I think probably, let's see if they have it here. Stability. Stability might come in handy if you're firing from the hip. Reduces the recoil. Okay. This one, faster handling, reduces the weapon's draw stow speed and improves ADS functionality. ADS, anyone? Don't know what that is. ADS, no idea. I don't know why I couldn't just write it out, to be honest. Improved hip fire accuracy would be cool. Audio masking for outside. You know, shooting a guard with a shotgun outside, but doing it quietly. Yeah, see, that one. Inside the building, I don't know if you'd need it. That would be obviously noise suppressor, but I've got plenty of other weapons to take care of people at close range inside, like the Tormentor, things like that. But to be fair though, if you think about it, if things go wrong in a mission, things, you know, alarms are going off, you probably tend to be dealing with shielded security inside a building more than outside, I would say. So to have a silenced shotgun for inside might be the more useful. Yeah, so you can shoot people inside. I don't know how quiet it's going to make it. It's not going to make it whisper quiet, but oh, aim down the sights. Why couldn't they just write that? Improves ADS functionality. Sometimes with a shotgun, right, it's just nice to just fire from the hip as well. So what does this give you? Hip fire inaccuracy reduction, 40%. That's a decent chunk. So if I wanted to put those 3 on, let's forget the mods we've got at the moment. We'll take those away. So I would need 10 optical lenses. That's a piece of cake to get. You can trade those for 1. Secondly, our eyes, minds, they're all over the place. Chemical formula. See, it's mainly data. So 5 chemical formula I would need. 14 mineral surveys. Ugh. 5 security expenses and 6 spectral analysis for me, because I've already got 4. And that would get me all 3 of these. Is there any I can get just straight away? That one? No. That one? No, I need security expenses. And that one? No, I need spectral. And optical lenses. The optical lenses, the actual materials, these are quite easy to get. Tungsten carbide, stuff like that. It's the data, because you can't share that. You can't trade. You can share it, but I mean you can't trade it. You can't go to the bartender and trade that. So let's switch on the Intimidator stuff that we're getting, and we'll switch off these engineered mods for now, so that they're not shown here. But yeah, maybe noise suppressor, because I think if you're shooting outside and you know it's really loud, you're going to draw attention to yourself, and you're going to want to maybe either hide on the roof and just carry on being loud, or jump into a building, in which case you've got your quietness. Stability though reduces the instability of the weapon by 50%. I'd have to test the weapon out first and see how the stability is to begin with. So I can't make a judgment on that one. Headshot damage is fine if you've got time to aim down the sights and aim for the head. But you know as well as I do, the enemies tend to slide around side to side quite quickly, and by the time you're shooting at the head, they've already moved somewhere. So I don't know how useful that is on this. For something like a Manticore Executioner or something, or a Tormentor, yeah, that would be fine. But for a shotgun, I don't see it that useful, really. So the magazine on a what is the standard magazine on a thing? Trying to think if I have. Add a weapon. Okay. So if we go with the Manticore Intimidator, does it tell me here? I don't. Here we go. Magazine size. Only 2. Okay. So going for the magazine upgrade will give you then 3, right? Reserve ammo 24. So it's 2 shots and then a reload. ADS speed. See, half a second. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Effective range 7 meters. Whew. I knew you had to be close in, right? But if you were 10 meters away, it would still be effective. But that's when, I think it means here, right, that anything after 7 meters is where you start getting the drop off. So if you go to greater range plasma, that's 50%. So that would give you 10.5 meters effective range. That's decent. Yeah, I agree, Rick. I agree with those three. Yep, for sure. Let's have a look at the scope. Add a scope to the weapon. So if I add the scope here, does it have anything about the spread, the way the ammo spreads? Let's see what it does with the scope on. What's these? Oh, this is what's changed. Wait, what? Right, let's change the current grade to 5, which is where we need it to be. So if I remove that, where do we get the idea that it's got a tighter spread? I'm not saying it doesn't, it's just not showing it here though. Oh, and it doesn't mention it here that you get a tighter spread. I guess because for other weapons you don't. Are we sure on this though? So let's have a look. If we go to, let's get rid of this. No, Rick's got the scope, extended range, which is that's magazine size and greater range. Oh, 11 meters. Okay, so is it rounding it up or is it actually 10.5 rounded up? So these are your changes after these 3 mods. You're going to have 3 in the mag, and you're going to go from 7 to 11 with these two. With this one, if we go for noise, there's not really, it says silenced inside, but there's no like decibel figures or anything like that. Not that I think it would make too much difference. How do you even silence a shotgun anyway? Right. I've never seen a shotgun with a... I'm just thinking of a double barrel shotgun with a silencer on it. It's like... Suppressor is the correct word, isn't it? As opposed to silencer. Like if you were to go out and buy such a thing, you'd be buying a suppressor, correct? I think silencer is just another word for it, but I believe the correct word is suppressor. But I am prepared to be corrected on that, but yeah. Okay, what have we got? Oh, it's changed. 8888. Oh no, wait a minute, it might not have. I didn't do it the right way. Let's go out again. Gotta get it right, Rust, come on. Yeah, that's changed, right? Destroy 73 scouts for 2 million. That's it. Eliminate 6 basilisks for 31 million. Eliminate 9 basilisks for 46 million. Yeah. So they're 5 million each here. Plus the credits you get for killing it in the first place, right? Anyway, let's come down and see if when to get to the first one. Right, here we go. Ah! Right mouse button. My trigger. My itchy trigger key. Key? No, finger. Itchy trigger finger, Rusty. It's called a finger. Right, come on. Come on, come on. Don't make me wait. Come on, you little basket. Come on. You little shower of... I guess we're going to have to go somewhere else. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. It'll be quicker to go somewhere else than wait for the board to refresh. Let's take a look at the old mappage. So we've got the arthritis sector here, but what's the population? None, so that's useless. So we're currently in HIP 2890. Well, I guess this one. 19157. I'm going to make a note of where I am right now, because if the other place is a bust, I'm just going to have to keep hopping between the two places. Obviously taking into account hyperdictions and all that jazz. So this is a 2-jump. It's no good going to a system that's got no population, because they're going to have no platforms to land on, blah blah blah. So oh, many YouTube articles show the difference with the scope. Fair enough. Fair enough then. Yep. Your Jay says this is mainly for CZs, and I use the reload speed for the mod base. Yeah. Yeah, reload speed. Shotguns are probably going to be slow to reload, right? So that might come in handy. Especially if you're in a tight spot, you know, and you need to quickly... how many times have you seen me going, reload? Always gets me. You know, I'm just about to go into battle. I don't realize that my gun's at 0, because in Starfield it doesn't reload automatically. And I'm just about to go, right now! And then there's nothing, and I just have to sit and reload. It's so annoying. So yeah, I do get frustrations with reload sometimes, because I'm pretty bad at remembering to do it. But yeah, I think also that is a good thing to do, is reload speed, because if you're in a tight spot, you know, you've just killed 2 guards, there's another one still coming, or 2 guards still coming. To get that thing reloaded fast, ready for your next volley, yeah. The plasma pistol takes care of all on a settlement, yeah, agreed. You should use the operations screen. Oh, is it the operations? Okay. Right, let's target the enemy. Oh, it's Glavy. Glavy boy. Well, I'm not driving. I'm not riding on the Glavy train. Yeah, I'm not doing the glaze, man. It's just the whole experience is just not. Yeah, they're just a pain in the ass. So I'll take the 15-second hit and jump back in. Is that where you are, Rick? Okay, cool. I will try and remember to check out the shotgun scope videos. I want to have a look at it myself, and just I want to see how effective it is. Because yeah, tighter spread, that would be awesome. Because if you're at range, like let's say you put the extended range on to give you, it is 10.5 meters mathematically. I know they put it 11, but mathematically it'd be 10.5. But I guess 11 doesn't make much of a difference. But if you're, say, maybe, I don't know, 13, 14 meters away, obviously some of that shrapnel's going to... Well, it's not shrapnel, is it? Because it's a flipping plasma. But plasma shrapnel. Plasmal. Anyway, yeah, so that... if you can tighten that up... Oh, it's... Okay, I was going to say, it's another jump. Yeah, if you can tighten that spread while you're at a little bit more of a distance than the effective range, That's going to certainly help you get the job done for sure. Yeah. I like the idea. Hey, Andy. Oh, the only reason for me to take the shotgun to the settlements, which is what I'm doing this for, is because I just want that. I just want that power to make a one-shot kill on a shielded target. Ah, okay, Angry. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Hmm. Okay, so we need to find the nearest. There we go, McLeod Horizons. Not too far away. Connor McLeod from the Clan McLeod. So, scope with extended range turns the shotgun into a medium range weapon. It will take down a shielded target with one shot from within about 4 meters. Even grade 5 NPCs. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Just being on a roof, looking down, seeing a security there, jumping off the roof, landing right next to him, and then just bang. Good night, sweetheart. You know, while he's all alerted. Because then I might not care that much about setting the alarms off. I'll think, well, you know, because one of the only reasons you don't want the alarms to go off is you don't want shielded targets coming at you. But if you're armed with such a thing as a shotgun, now to have it on the Dominator would be great. So if I add the magazine extension that Rick's talking about, plus have the extra ammo, which is 50% more on your suit, that'll give you 36 instead of 24 in the. So you'll have 3 in the clip and 36 on the weapon instead of 24, right? So if I add that to my Dominator, and then on my Dominator suit would be the Manticore Executioner, the Intimidator Shotgun, and the Manticore Tormentor. So it's basically a full Manticore loadout, basically, on the Dominator suit. And like I said, with the 50% ammo increase on all those 3 weapons, plus having the ammo increase on the shotgun as well as the greater range and the scope, man, you're going to be dealing some damage. The only thing is, you can't really go down onto like a dark base, one that isn't powered up, because you need the arc cutter, which of course the Dominator doesn't have. But there's nothing stopping you in a Dominator suit going to just scan somebody and grabbing a security clearance and getting in that way. But that's a pretty well packed loadout, I would say. But to have 36 on the shotgun instead of 24, is it? Oh, now wait a minute though. Let me just double check here. If I go to suit modules and go to extra ammo, yeah, no, I'm right. It is 50%. It'd be nice if it was 100 though, right? Oh, where's my front door gone? I can't work out the rotation when it's doing like this. My brain doesn't work. Let me see if I can just angle it this way. Maybe that makes more sense. There you go. That makes more sense to me, I think. So I think it should be around here. Let's get a...
Access permitted. Block route for approach to land.
Oh, it's here, right? It has to be. Why do I keep coming up short? There you go. Sometimes when it's rotating in a certain way, my brain can't work out where the door's going to be. And other times you look at it rotate and you go, oh yeah, it's just there. Nice and easy. I'll have to practice. I'll have to get a cube or something and just like a Rubik's Cube and just spin it in front of me and try and keep working out where the entrance is. Get some practice, visual practice. Right, let's go. Let's see if we get any luck here. Carry out some quick repairs.
You're on the deck, clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay at our facility.
Oh, I ventured over onto the dark side quite a while ago, Rick. Yeah, keeps you in the fight for longer. Exactamente. Indeed. Come on now. The operations. And we want materials. They should be, don't you think they should be displayed by default anyway? Oh no, it's credits. But they've got room here to just, they've got room to put them both. Anyway, okay. Oh, I'm not feeling good about this, guys. No, 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 no. How long are we going to be made to wait? Part of me wants to just say, just go and do this one. How many weapon schems do I have then? So let's have a look. Weapon. Weapons schematics. I've got 34 of those, so I ain't doing too bad. When you engineer up though, isn't it? Is it 5, 5, 10? Is it 5, 5? Or is it 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25 as you go up? So let's say it's that. Let's say it's 5 and 10, that's 15, then another 15, that's 30. So that I've got enough to get straight up to grade 3 from a weapon that doesn't have any grades on it at all. So yeah, well, I'm actually okay for weapons. What about suit schems? How many have I got of those? So suit schematics, 25, not quite as much. Yeah, they're really handy to get. Like if you are, there's another one there. You see, look. Obamumbo. I love it. Such a great name. Obamumbo. Knock data. Now then. Sometimes I've only got 7 of those and they get used in suit modules, namely night vision. I've only got 7 of those. So if you are going to do night vision, you need 5. So I don't have a need to put night vision anywhere at the moment. But if I did take that mission, I would have enough knock data to do 2 more night vision upgrade. It's the only thing it's used in, by the way, just in case you're wondering. It's night vision only. So I've got enough to do 1. So I can leave that. Yeah. The problem is here that there's no other missions that I could quickly go on while I'm using this ship, because my ship isn't really keyed up to do the Cyclops. For that I'd need my Anaconda to do the Cyclops. Probably I could do a Basilisk as well with my Anaconda. Exquisite focus crystals, that's nice. Yeah, I got lucky. I just jumped straight into the game. You know, I thought, let's see if there's any there. I jumped straight in and suddenly, boom, there was a mission there. It would have been great if there was 2 missions for MIs going to different places. That would have been awesome. But if that comes up, it's lottery ticket buying time. So if we go back into ops, go to credits, We've got Berger, Borodavka, and Gallardo. If it's pronounced the same as the Lamborghini. The burger, so we're just waiting for a change there. Unless, of course, now we whiz back over to the other place. You know, we just keep hopping until one of them pops up. Because it takes less time for me to do those 2 jumps than it does for the mission board to refresh. And for sure it will have refreshed over the other side by now. So, do we have the lines? We do. So this is to jump back. Oops. Hey? Oh, it is 2 jumps. Okay. Where's the other line then? What's going on? It says 2 jumps, but I'm seeing a line for 1. Let's clear that. Oh, I don't trust you. Okay. I don't know what it's playing at, but let's go back. Out the space station's entrance meant to point towards the planet. Yes, more or less they do, yeah, but
Detachment confirmed to pass.
you know, you still have to be lined up right. Oh, that's a good idea, Rusty. No shields. Yep. Yeah, you see, it doesn't point exactly at the planet. Right. So apparently we are going to jump straight out here. Huh.
All clear. Safe travels, Commander.
So this is a Thargoid controlled system then? Thargoid control, yeah. Awesome. Just what I want to jump into.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But you see, in the same way that when you jump into Thargoid control space, you may be, I think, you may be more prone to interdictions from goids. This is how anarchy space should be when it comes to being interdicted by pirates and bounty hunters and other scum of the galaxy. All anarchy systems should be like that, where you've got pirates, lawlessness, you know, bounty hunters, the whole shebang. Just, if you're a cargo ship, you know, trading, you should be at risk going through an anarchy system. And I've said that for years, but anyway. Stormlinks. I don't have a carrier. No, not yet. The squadron's got one that Angry Citizen has control of, but yeah, he's got a carrier that we use for the squadron. Oh, you've got manufacturing instructions. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If I don't pick up a mission with them very, very soon, I'm more than happy to take you up on that offer, thank you. Yes. Definitely. It'll just be a time saver and then I can get on with something else. I wouldn't mind doing a Starfield stream today, I know, to be honest. I did a flight sim yesterday. I didn't record it or anything because I don't know why. It was really nice. It was a nice flight. It's from northern Spain, I think, into France. But the sun was setting on the way on the descent. It was so nice. I mean, we're talking red clouds, red, like proper red. I got some screenshots somewhere. I did take screenshots of it. Man, it was nice. And I picked an airport that didn't have an ILS landing, so I had to go RNAV, and I had to basically just... And the landing pattern it had chosen at the end of the trip wasn't ideal, so I had to manually take control of where the plane was heading, turn it around, and I pretty much landed the plane manually. I was a bit off, side of the runway, a little bit off, but it was a nice safe landing anyway. Did it in the fly-by-wire 320. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was like a hour and 10-minute flight or something. I needed to do one. It's been quite a while. But yeah, I'd like to stream a bit later as well, which means I'd like to not have this one last too long, because I have to go to sleep at some point, and I've got a Grand Prix at 6 o'clock in the morning because it's Japan, and Japan is always the worst race when it comes to. It's one of the best. It is one of the best circuits in Formula One, but in respect of getting up for it, oh, it's the worst. Yeah. This is why they introduced night races for quite a lot of the races, so that in places like Singapore you race it at night time rather than have the British audience, because we can't have the British audience waking up 4 o'clock in the morning. But in Japan, oh, Suzuka would be, the Japanese Grand Prix would be awesome at night. Oh man, they should trial that. Yeah, it's one of the old style racetracks. It's not one of these modern design ones. Just like Belgium, like Spa, same. Old school racetracks. Monza, Spa and Suzuka. And they are, for me, they are the traditional tracks, and for me they're some of the best ones. For sure. But anyway, that's my forced sleep schedule for this weekend. We had qualifying this morning at 7 o'clock. So.
Docking request granted.
And also practice 3, which was at 3:30 in the morning. I actually watched both. I slept. I don't know what the hell I slept. I don't know what I did. No idea. I think I slept before and after. Oops. What am I catching myself on here? That's twice now. Yeah.
Docking successful. Engines.
So in between all of the Grand Prix stuff going on at weird hours, I want to cram in a Starfield and a Elite Dangerous stream. Phew. And then spend 4 days recovering. I'll be alright. Okay, let's see what we got. Come on, baby, come on. Weapon inventory's nice, but it's not what I want. Actually, weapon inventory's not what I want. Suit schematics. Oh, there's not enough missions. There's not enough missions. You bastard! Where's your carrier? Stormlinks. I may have to switch to my Diamondback to go get it, but... Because after that, I still have to go to the engineers. Well, I've got to go to the bartender, but I still have to go to the engineer to get the other thing done, which would be Kit Fowler, I believe. Yeah. How many people are going to take a mission like this that doesn't have any material reward? It must have some awesome cash reward then. No, it's no different from ones that offer material. Well, I suppose, yeah, 12.8. And if you go for material, nope. 12.7 plus 5 weapon. So, well, what's the point of these missions? No one's taking those. Unless by accident. Yeah, so I don't mind rendezvousing with your carrier, Stormblinks, if you're still there, and yeah, I don't mind. I will buy 5 MIs at whatever price you have them at. Or we jump back to the other place. I figured we might get the other 5 MIs by now. You're still better off waiting than you are, you know, I think, trying to find a crashed satellite and reinstancing it all the time. I still think this is going to be the quicker way. Although I don't know. You've got your wait time, then you've got your mission time. God knows how long you have to wait for it. Oh great, we've got triangles going on here. So we'll nip back over here. Now that I've got a system map for this place, is there another?
Engines engaged.
Yeah, we landed there last time. Let's go to Farmer. Oh, this is what we can do. Why bother jumping? I've got 3 different places I can choose from. Duh, I didn't even think of that. Alright. Yeah, I'll just keep jumping from station to station with it inside the thing. We still have to wait for the refresh, of course, but it means I don't have to journey over. Yeah, that's great. Thargoid alert system with 3 different landing platforms, let's call them. All fairly close. Yeah, I should have stayed there. Didn't even think to check for others. There you go. It is what it is. And it was what it was. Ah, you wanted to sell MIs to my carrier. Gotcha. Well, I don't know, we could meet up on a planet and you could drop them off. Well, let's try this. Let's try this first. Oh, that sounds like a bit of a glavy, is it? Yep. The problem with these bastards, guys, is that they take down your FSD and then it just takes so long to kill them. I'll die before they do. You know? I don't know what the effective range of these are. And then yeah, that's another thing, your cockpit goes. And this is why I don't bother with this. Because then you've got to go back for repairs afterwards. Don't you dare breach that canopy, you bastards. You see? Now you've got no choice but to go back for repairs. But I'm going to finish the bastard.
Cabin pressure alert. Under attack.
Good night, sweetheart.
Target destroyed. Cabin pressure alert.
Hate them. 75%. So that's fine. I can live with 75%. But it's just the usual, the FSD failure. And then you've got the caustic, which my caustic sink's soaked up. So I'm fine there. But it's always the same procedure: FSD down, caustic, and canopy breach.
Atmospheric failure.
Thankfully, I've got plenty of oxygen. You know, I've got plenty of time to get to my landing spot and repair. And I got an extra 4.5 million for the job, so screw that guy. Yep. It's the problem now is getting another one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, it looks like when we jumped, the caustic sink ejected itself or something. Because I've got one less now. It was almost full, but then I didn't eject it. It obviously did that on its own. So yeah, some nice AX multi-cannons there, just sorting it out. We still have the cockpit. It's just it must be breached somehow, but we still got the glass. Because if there was no glass, I wouldn't be able to see that reticle. Because that's put up on the, it'd be like this, and I'd have to try and look out the side window. So it is still there, but it's just the glass didn't come out, but it is breached somewhere. Oh no, there you go. Oh wow, it is breached. I didn't know this. If you put night vision on, it shows up the reticle. Huh? I didn't know this. Do you guys know about that? Hi, Simondo. Welcome, welcome. I didn't know this, guys. It looked to me like the canopy wasn't breached, but yeah, if you turn off night vision, it actually is. Because if we, there you go. But with night vision on, you get the reticle all the time. Okay, nice little workaround there. Don't tell anybody, guys. They'll nerf it. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Because shoving the reticle like this is not the trait of night vision. So quite how the hell? How bizarre. I mean, I can see Farmer Orbital now anyway, so I don't really need it. I got a visual. So let's just come in at a decent angle here. We got plenty of oxygen. I am not worried about that in the slightest. Well, how about that? A little night vision thing. You learn something every day. Not necessarily relating to Elite Dangerous. So I can see on my distance meter that we're nearly at the blue area. And also I can see the distance we're going to be popping in right now.
Atmospheric failure.
Yes, you don't have to keep reminding me. I'm running out of breath. I know. I get it. I understand.
Cabin pressure alert.
We've been glazed. Okay.
Cabin pressure alert.
Trying to slow it down. Come on. Rocket Man.
Hull integrity compromised. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, restocked, repaired, and refueled. Right, Farmer Orbital. Give me some fertilizer and some pesticides. Right, okay. And we need to go into mats. Come on. No, no, no. Okay. KK. Mamba. No, me? No, I'm in a crate at the moment. Yeah, bastards. Okay, let's do another hop to next door. Oops. I'm even more pressing the wrong map now, thanks to Starfield. Right, cook dock. Let's go to a cook dock. Refuel, repair. They don't have rearm there. Or do they? Why isn't it in the same? Why isn't it? Why aren't they all together? Where's rearm then? Ah, restock. Down there. Okay. I don't know why. Frontier are not good at putting lists in alphabetical order. Yeah, so that one has it too. So they all have it. Awesome. Right, let's go to cook dock. Yeah, great. Don't ask me if it's a Phantom or a Mark II. I don't know. Oh, I should know though, shouldn't I? Because didn't I have all the mods on the wrong ship? I had it now. I don't know which way around it is, but I either had it all on a Mark II and then bought a Phantom and transferred it all to that, or I had it on a Phantom and then transferred it all to a Mark II. I don't remember which order it was. Is there a place where it'll tell me? Yeah, I guess, right? You would think. Now, how do I find out my actual full ship details here? Hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
What's that, Samondo? Shocking to be worse for wear. I want to get rid of that heart thing on the chat. I don't know if you can get rid of it. It covers up the chat. Why? How come YouTube didn't think that it would not cover up the chat though? Shocking to be worse for wear at 4 PM. Ah, right. Oh, welcome to my world. I'm worse for wear at any time that is suffixed by AM and PM. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. There we go. Got it anyway.
Docking request granted.
Oh dear. We're still carrying a bit of speed. Let's do some maneuvers and scrub some speed off. There we go. Pooh.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, we try here. There. 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 And only 28 missions here though. And they are rare, aren't they? Dude. I really would like to complete this before tomorrow. Looking at the list again, Rusty, isn't going to make them appear. Ah. Are those the only ground missions then? I guess they are just all AX reactivations, right? No other type. Now these are all what we would call Horizons materials. So now of course, I go into the wrong map. So now of course the boards will have refreshed back over here. So it's just we're playing musical chairs really, until we find a mission. But at least now we can't be hyper-addicted.
4, 3,
So how come you're worse for wear at 4 PM, I wonder? You might have had, I don't know, 8 hours of hard labour, and then it wouldn't be so shocking, it would be understandable. I don't know. Sounds like a nice afternoon nap is called for. Nothing like a good afternoon nap to screw up your sleeping patterns. Where's all that crappy cabling? Yeah, there, look. I've always said that for me, that in VR, this is one of the best cockpits. All the scruffy wires, just badly done. It's a great cockpit in VR, it really is. Which is the one that's got the coffee maker? I can't remember. I know there's a ship that's got a coffee thing on the back. When you get up the seat and walk around, it's is that the cutter or something? It's got to be an Imperial ship, surely. Ah, maybe not. It would be really cool, to be honest, if Odyssey was in full-blown VR as well. Oh, is it mine? Is it? Oh, okay. See, in VR you can maneuver your way up to the back of the cockpit. It is doable. Where in this, can't even. You'd break your neck. So the fact that I've been streaming for 8 years means the game's been around for 8 years, right? So that means that there's 2 more years to run on Frontier's 10-year support plan. I wonder if after 2 years they'll move on to something else, or they will actually just carry on supporting it, or Frontier thinking we've got 2 years to push out and finish this Thargoid stroke Guardian perhaps story and see it through, and then we can wash our hands of Elite and move on to Elite 2. New Frontiers, a new game written in Unreal Engine 5 because that's the only way to go. With a Stellar Forge plugin. Oh wow, yeah. That'd be something. It'd be interesting to see a game like this written in in Unreal Engine 5. It'd be interesting. Because we know how capable that engine is.
Romeo, uniform, Tango. Welcome to the station, Commander. Commence with docking.
So yeah, I wonder.
Docking request approved. Land on designated pad number.
And then I think the servers will stay up for a while. I think the servers are going to stay up for a damn good amount of time. For as long as Frontier exists anyway.
integrity.
Tell you what I didn't expect from Frontier was an F1 game with the license.
Disembark. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Now, of course, Codemasters have got the actual full-blown license, and to get the F1 license is like you have to sell a couple of kidneys to get that. It's really, really expensive. But I don't know if there was a way, like because it's a manager game, whether the license would come maybe a little bit cheaper or whatever. Don't know. But the fact that they put out an F1 game with licensing, that's impressive to me. And they did a damn good job on it too. I need to get back to that. I need to run my next race in the F1 Manager, because that game's epic. From an F1 Manager standpoint, that's a really good game. Best one there's ever been, for sure, no doubt about it. I played a little bit of what's it called? The one where you build a theme park. That one. I played a bit of that. I haven't really done Jurassic World.
Docking coupler disengaged. Your way is cleared for departure.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what they turn up next. I wonder if Frontier would ever do a space game that is not Elite based. I hope they don't. I hope they stick to Elite based stuff.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Have you mentioned that to me before, Doodle? I seem to remember somebody telling me that they had an interview at Codemasters back in the day as a game artist. In the 1996s. It was very weird because there was a whole group of us doing tests. They weren't paying much, so I went north. Codemasters, now owned by EA, I believe. Now, in terms of Codemasters, there's a new World Rally coming out in, I don't know, November, I think. But this one is a departure from their usual. It's probably going to look fairly similar, but they've moved away from the engine that they were using to a new engine for this title. But don't quote me on this, I might be completely wrong, but I think they moved it to Unreal. Obviously I think Unity's just done themselves a bad move. Unity changed their terms and conditions, and it's not going to go down well. But I think the new WRC is being done in Unreal. Don't quote me on that, but well, has been done because it's coming out in November. We've already seen a bit of gameplay. It looks okay. Doesn't look anything different really to what I'm used to. But now people are wondering whether next year's F1 game, F1 24, will be also transferred to Unreal. I don't see it as a bad move if they did that. Assuming it is Unreal, but it's talk of, will they use the same engine again for the F1 game? It could be. There may be a shift. I can't remember. I hope it's Unreal. I hope it's Unreal 5, because that seems to me to be a very competent game engine, with some features on there that are just mind-blowing. And now they've just brought out 5.3, which has got some new features as well. Yeah, it's just crazy how quickly you can produce something in that, because the tool set is just incredible. and the lighting and the whole deal, it's just fantastic. But yeah. Yeah, it might have been you, One Doodle. A hell of a coincidence if it was two people, right?
Docking request granted.
Right, we'll have another couple of goes and then I'll just say that's enough. Because it's already 4:15 in the afternoon and I have not shoveled anything into my insides yet. I need to eat something.
Taking damage.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Dogging successful. Right. Mitsione board. 28 missions again. I hope they're different this time. Sure. Last time I looked at a menu, there was one mining analytics mission on it. So we have the operations menu in material order, and we've got gene, combatant, and suit. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Or unless I just do a mission in between. Just it takes so long to do one though. The board could have refreshed twice by the time I do these. I'm just thinking whether to... Oh, you know what hasn't come up because I haven't got it running? Is the market connector info. Yeah, let's change that. There we go. Because I wanted to know percentages of picking up materials from USSs. But it doesn't tell you that until you jump in here. To close an approved thing. So we've got authentication successful. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting, let me drop into here. Just type in offbeat. Have a look around. See if there's anything decent. All I need is the station name. Oh, Jesus. Viet Silo. 48 light years away. Oh, I think that's a couple of jumps, right? Viet Silo. Oh, you set my carry to friends only. Ah, there you go. Cheers, Stormlinks. Good timing, man. If you can tell me the location of the carrier, I'll make my way over. Better for waiting for this. Exactly the same, hasn't changed yet. Din din din. Chum, din 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 din. Din din. The glaive killer. Got me little flippy wings on the front there. Pity they didn't like retract when you landed, and then, you know, when you took off they'd open up again. The barmaid. Oh, I have to go to the bartender for it? LHS 1541. Let me just put a little dot in the chat there. Dark Star. Cool. After the movie? Or the Spectrum game? Right, let's have a looky. LHS 15. 41. And go. So in this ship, it would be 6 jumps. However, if I don't do 6 jumps and I instead do, if I jump here, that's 1 jump, and then this ship will do it in 2 jumps. Probably will take just as long. However, I will need this ship to do the, where's the realistic mode? I will need this ship to go around to the engineers and whatnot. So we're going to do the 2 jumps to 0019 first. Thank you very much, Stormblinks. Aye, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. Yeah, I don't care about the price, really.
Engines engaged.
I hope, as long as you don't have them at 5 billion each, I should be okay. So let's go rendezvous with the carrier. So 2 jumps, pick up the DBX and Swanee on over there, get the final materials, and then off to Kit Fowler.
3, 2, 1.
In fact, yeah, off to Kit Fowler. You don't happen to have a Pioneer store in your carrier, do you? There's only 2 systems giving. I don't know what that is, Rick. Can't see the bloody text. AX right now. Is that right? Is it those 2 that I was at? Just refuel and bar. Okay, no probs. No problemos. So we'll have to stop at 3 places, and the carrier, the engineer, and then another place to get the Pioneer upgrade, and that's it. Done and done already. Oh jeez, what the hell was that? That was probably a hardware issue. My monitor went just black.
4, 3,
I don't know why.
2, 1.
Don't tell me one of my monitors is on the way out. I couldn't handle it. Hey, Bramley. Frontier released. Oh, here we go again. Give me a sec.
Ready to engage.
Yeah. What, a Thargoid? Damn you.
Hull integrity compromised.
Who am I trying to kid?
Taking damage.
I can't take on a thingy bob. No chance. So Frontier released their financial statement today so ago, and the CEO stated that their main game genres, which include strategy, simulations, F1 Manager, real-time strategy, Warhammer, and their final genre is open world space sim, which is Elite. Okay. Oh, management simulations. Right. I was going to say Jurassic Park, a simulator. Don't think so. But yeah, management simulation. Yes, for sure. Yes, yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Is that right? Is that what they said? After nearly 10 years, we've exceeded the... See, that sounds like it's a good thing, doesn't it? But the way my brain reads that, it doesn't sound like a good thing to me. I know it... Oh, look at that. 61% for protos and exquisite focus crystals if we look in the high grades, I guess. Or encoded. 61%, that's a high percentage. I wonder if there are any. High grades, that is. If they are, they'll be further out for sure. Right? You don't tend to get high grades close by. At least I've not what I've found. Yeah, so we have exceeded the original vision for the game. Cool. But then it tells me, well, if what we're looking at today after 8 years is exceeding your original vision, what the hell was your original vision? So that means that their original vision was not as good as what they believe the game to be at the moment. That's what they're saying. We didn't think the game was going to be as good as it is today. So that means their original plan couldn't have been up to very much. That's just the way I read it. It's a very cynical view, but hey. So positive news. Our first self-published game, which fully released on PC, so we captured the imagination of space simulation fans around the world. The marketing spiel. All games are around the world, really. Except maybe some places in China where certain games are banned, I think. To be honest, I think they captured the imagination of space simulation in 1984 with Elite, with the original Elite. Because that thing, for its day, the amount that crammed onto a floppy disk was something, or a tape, even a cassette tape. Yeah, there's a lot of players today playing Elite Dangerous that are doing so because they're fans of the original. I spent time playing original Elite and also a couple of the sequels. I remember playing original Elite. Yeah, I had to keep writing stuff down all the time. Systems and all that kind of thing back in the day. Jeez. Yeah, the original Elite started it off. They shouldn't discount that. But yeah, December 2014. So this is coming up to their 9th year in a couple of months, and then I've been streaming it for 8. So yeah, I did play all that time before going onto YouTube with it. which wasn't coming onto YouTube with Elite Dangerous, wasn't even my idea. Somebody said, why don't you do this? Another commander. Yeah, so that happened, and here we are, still 8 years later. Obviously, there's not enough content. Well, no, there's not enough different content in the game to make it an Elite Dangerous only channel. Not for me, anyway. I want to do other stuff. But Elite Dangerous has been vastly responsible for the channel's growth, really. And let's face it, it's still one of the best space games out there. You know, I know we've got all the others, but there's aspects in this game that the others just don't have and can't match. And that's just a simple reality of it, I think.
Hull integrity compromised.
Ship is on the ground, engaging docking restraints. Greetings, Commander.
Hello, George Beadle. Oh, yeah, I would agree with that, Storm. There's so much potential. I mean, just, I could sit down myself, you know, and in 10 minutes I could rattle off some good potential. Whoops, where am I going? My brain just went straight to the mission board. Yeah, I could rattle off some, you know, potential ideas, and I have done in the past many times. There's a lot of potential to be tapped here, and yeah, there's places where they haven't, and got legal issues on this. See if we can sort that out. Yeah. No Interstellar here. We have a quick look in here a second just to make sure that we're clean. Oh, we don't have anything outstanding anywhere. No. Yeah. I don't know yet whether the idea of just focusing right now on Thargoid is the right path. Because not everybody does the Thargoid stuff, so those people are going to be losing out. There you go. Yeah, I'm in the right. Okay, so LHS 1541 could be a couple of jumps. There you go. They could have done. There's still time, but I think they could have done more within exploration, because they've got the biggest sandbox of any game. You know, they've got the whole Milky Way. I think they could have added. They could still add a bit more to exploration. More things to find, more things to do, caves, that kind of thing, where you can do surface mining. But, you know, there you go. If they're focusing on the Goid story for the next year or so, there's not going to be any time for much else.
You are clear of station restrictions. We hope to see you again, Commander.
I mean, if you look at, I know people like to go on about ship interiors, but if you look at Starfield that has ship interiors, up to now at least for me, the only reason for the ship interior there is to, you know, there's people there, which you wouldn't get in Elite Dangerous, it'd be just you. And actually though, there is multi-crew, so you could probably get somebody else. But the only really functional part of that ship inside for me is... Actually, that wouldn't be accurate, would it? I was going to say the cargo hold, but of course you've got those machines for upgrading and crafting, but you wouldn't have that in Elite Dangerous anyway. They wouldn't be there. So, and the transference of your stuff onto your ship happens automatically in Elite Dangerous. So, like the fact that the ship interiors in Starfield to me is not really, it's cool, but you know, it's a novelty that wears off quick. You get in your ship, you walk over to the cockpit, you get in the seat, and off you go. So to get Frontier to spend time doing cockpits for 30 plus ships, just for that novelty to wear off quite quickly, I don't know. I don't know. And then would they be able to do it in full what do you call it? VR. Right, I'm gonna, because I don't have them filtered, I'm gonna have to, can we do it through here? So we're looking for, again, what I'm talking about, alphabetical. Here we go. Yeah, it's right. If you've got no interest in the Thargoid's side of things, then these updates they're putting out doesn't hold much for you. But they must have assumed that there's enough players doing it to warrant following the story through. And now that they've got, let's face it, now they've got started with the Goid story, they kind of painted themselves into a corner anyway, that they have to kind of see it through to some kind of, maybe not conclusion, but just to progress the story through, see where it goes. Yeah, I'm the same. I can take or leave ship interiors in Elite Dangerous. If they add them, cool, bonus, you know, it'll be nice. But if they don't come, I'm fine with it right now. It's certainly nowhere near a deal breaker or in any such way or form like that. I've been quite happy without it up to now, and that will continue. Open play? No, I don't do open play.
Thank you.
I'm in solo.
We hope you find what you're looking for. Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
You've got a nice view out the windows here, eh? I'll try not to scratch any of your paint. Gonna steal some of your fuel.
Landing complete. Commence shutdown. What can we do for you, Commander?
Elite feat, is it? Oh, you can be sure if Frontier came out and said, hey, here's ship interiors, surprise. For sure they'll have done something wrong and people will be complaining, oh, why doesn't it do this? Why can't you do that? And
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
the one thing game developers need to realize from the get-go is that you cannot please all the people all the time. But don't even try. Don't even try. Not even feasible. Yeah. Oh, I won't see you though because I'm in solo, but yeah. Can you name your bartender? That would be cool. Yeah, look at this view you've got, man. Jeez. That is so cool. I'd keep your carrier here. Or at least, if you're going to take it out somewhere, when you come back, park it here again. Nice. Nice view. Hello.
So how may I be of service today?
I'd like
Feel
some...
free to browse my wares.
Oh, baby. Man, look at the smears. 2 million. Woof. Boy.
I got that time off I asked for.
What's your... Stormlinks, what's your balance right now in the game? I've got 11.8 billion.
Not really up to date on all that.
I didn't even realize I'd gone to the 8. But where are you with yours? You must have something... Or what's your carrier upkeep per week? Huh. Right, hold on a sec. I want to just check something. Dee. 9 billion. And how much is your carrier a week to thingy? Are these campaign plans for sale? Oh, I've got 36 of them. You've only got 6. About 9 mil a week. Can I take these smear campaign plans as well? Or do you need those for other things? Thank you, man, for that.
You should get a good price for that.
No, don't cut the price. Don't cut the price. That's the reason I'm asking. I don't need smear campaign plans, but I figured that if I bought 5 off you, that would cover a week's 1 week carrier costs. So
You should
I'll
get
do
a good
that.
price for that.
There you go. 1 week carrier costs as a little thank you.
I appreciate
I know you've
it.
got 9 billion, but still. You have a week on me, so to speak. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. I hope that's okay. I'll sell them back to you if not. 3 million each. I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you. So that is my wish list completo. Awesome. Now this changes engineers now. Because we've moved to somewhere else, it means that the engineer that we go to is no longer Kit Fowler. Now we have to go to Jude Navarro, which is 2 jumps away. So let's go do that. Yeah, thank you, Storm. That was awesome. You've saved me some time and frustration at waiting.
Ship released. You have this off.
I hope you have enough smear campaign plans for your own needs. Oh, okay, we need to put in the thing, so we need to go to Orai. Orai, how you doing? Orai? There we go, Orai. 2 jumps, I would say. Yep. Yeppity. Settlement defense plans. No. You keep those, man. They're as rare as rocking horse poo.
Best of luck, Commander.
No, I don't have a need for them at the moment. They are the most difficult to get hold of. No, you keep them.
2, 1,
If you're going to put those at the maximum price you can get for them. People with billions will pay. I hope you haven't taken me under 11.8. No, we're good. It was my decision to get them anyway. 35, I had 36, I got 40 or 39. What have I got? I've either got 39 or 41 smear campaigns now. Right, so the engineer Jude Navarro is here. We're going to get extra ammo on the Dominator suit. And then we'll upgrade the rifle to G5. Woohoo!
3, 2,
Only took 2¼ hours, and that was with help. Yeah, what are they for anyway? I forget. Let me have a quick look. Materials. Settlement defense plans. I don't have any at the moment, and they are used for engineer unlocks. Right, okay, so it's just for Hero Ferrari unlocking to Wellington Beck. That's it, and you need 15 of them. Yeah, thankfully I have Wellington Beck unlocked, so I'll never need settlement defense plans ever again. The end. Right, let's find the nut. There it is. Marshall's Drift, which Marshall would get if he had a curry the night before. There we go. It's got restock, it's got repair, refuel, output. Interstellar? Nope. No Interstellar here according to the text. And also in this system is Adams Prospect and Hill Camp. So Adams Prospect will be our final resting place on this particular stream. Oh, he's got nothing unique, so essentially weapon defense plans are not needed. It's nice to have them unlocked though, but does Wellington Beck not, is he the last in a line, or can you use Wellington Beck to unlock an engineer after that? I don't know. Don't really know rightly. Let's have a look. Wellington. I'm probably going to end up jumping. Oh, it looks like, yeah, Wellington Beck to get to Uma Laszlo. So there is reason to unlock him. Or, yeah. To get to Uma Laszlo, you need to have unlocked Wellington Beck, according to this. Yeah, Wellington Beck is the fourth one on the shelf, and Uma Laszlo is the fifth one. Oh, yeah, there's no. Yeah, well, it says here. Hero to Wellington, Wellington to Uma. So yeah. But yeah, settlement defense plans are a freaking nightmare. You have to get them from those. Don't you have to get them from is it threat 1s or threat 2s? Oh, irregular markers. There you go. That's what it's called. Yeah, threat 2 irregular markers, I think. It's either threat 1s or threat 2s. I can't remember. And then it's just, if you find one, just keep recycling or reinstancing that particular thing. Going up into Super Cruise, coming back. Kind of one that likes to unlock everything now, Stormlings. I like to have the option available in case I might want to put it on one day just to play with it. Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
Here's a little thing, guys. Nothing to do with gaming, to do with computering though. Something I didn't know about, didn't even think about, to be honest. but I learned about it much too fast.
Compromised.
Not paying attention because I'm talking. But I learned that if you're struggling with issues on your PC, like maybe a driver issue that it doesn't resolve on, you know, anyway, whatever the issue might be, that's not the point. The point is that sometimes it depends on how you've got your Windows configured. Shutting down your PC and then starting up again is not the right way to try and correct an issue. A restart is better. Just doing restart this PC is better than going to shut down and then, you know, so the computer's powered off and back on again. Providing that, well, the reason for that is because there is a thing called the fast boot when you shut down. So things like drivers and all that kind of stuff, that situation that it needs to boot up with gets stored in a hibernation file, and then when you switch on the computer, when you power it up, it reads the hibernation file again. So if there's any faults in the drivers, you're loading up that hibernation file that has the fault, so to speak, right? And so when you boot in again, the fault's still going to be there. But if you do a restart, it doesn't use the hibernation file, it just does a fresh restart and starts the whole thing over again. The way to get around it is to go into your power settings and go to choose what happens when I power down or something, I think it's called. And there's an option there to turn off fast boot or quick boot. Because on an SSD you don't really need quick boot anyway. It's not going to do much. So yeah, if you turn that off, then the shutdown will work the same as the restart. Just a little thing I learned, so I thought I'd pass it on. So I've turned off quick reboot on both of my my main PC and my laptop. So that when I if I ever do a power off, I normally do a restart anyway, to be fair, but if I ever do a shutdown, and because there's been times where you switch the computer off and then just give it a couple of minutes, switch on again, and hopefully your problem's gone away, and then you find it hasn't, and that tends to be the reason, because it might be loading up. Well, it could be the reason. No, I'm not saying it tends to be, but it could be, because it just hasn't. It's loading up the same corrupt driver files from the hibernation file. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah, there you go. But if you notice on the power option where it says quick boot, it will tell you in brackets this does not affect restart. So restart is a much cleaner way of rebooting your PC. Yeah. So there you go. Just a little wrinkle. Well, here we are back at an engineer. Night mode has been disabled. Not permitted. Night mode not permitted here. We've got a bad glide, 21 degrees. It's not ideal. We're gonna have to boost maybe. Yep. We can safely boost from 11 kilometers out.
Lincoln, Romeo, Delta Echo. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 02.
This is 2, isn't it? No. There it is. I hope I don't crash into a tower that hasn't got any lights on. Oh, this is BMW parking only. Another one of those pads. cool.
Contact. Commence system shutdown.
We've got 10 SDPs. What, they give them out as rewards for AX missions? I've never seen that before. Man, that's not bad. 10, that's, yeah. Took them to help other commanders. That's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, you need 15 to do the Wellington Beck unlock. I don't have any, unfortunately. I don't need them. So if I had any, we should just have a carrier you can go to, and anybody who's got any surplus that they want to just help other commanders with, everybody just dump them into one carrier, and we'll have an SDP carrier for people to come and, you know, do the unlock. But you should be able to set a limit where you can only buy 15 maximum. Right, why am I here? Okay, engineer. Go back again. Oh, right, okay. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Right, hello, Jude.
Time to go to work.
Hey, Jude. I won't get into that.
Are we working on the suits or the firearm?
Suits, matey, suits.
I'll take what am I working on?
You're working on a grade 5 Dominator suit, if I can find it. There it is, grade 5 Dominator, and this is my daily, or the one I would use if I switch. As you can see, we have a slot. We've got jump assist, faster shield regen, and night vision. Yes, there's probably other mods I could add to this that would be good, but the ammo is a good mod to add to it, really. Damage resistance, that would make sense, you know, instead of the improved jump assist, the damage resistance. So yeah, damage resistance here and extra ammo here would be better, to be fair, but we're going with this one.
A little all done. You'll have an edge in combat now.
Yes, I hope I will.
Hey, huh?
And now I need a loadout for the Dominator that includes the Intimidator. And we can create one of those easily. Alright, all we need to do now is pay a visit to a bartender. Ah, from data ports. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass just recycling those though, isn't it, you know? Going up into Super Cruise and back again to re-instance it, and then seeing if the data port's got it, and if it doesn't, you got to go up again and down again. Hey, Freaky! Too many hard drives connected. Well, that could be down to your power supply, not having enough power to power them all. How many hard drives do you have? Are they external? If it's external, it could be a USB power issue. If it's internal, it could be a PSU issue. Oh, it's got nothing to do with your BIOS, Freaky. Nothing to do with that. No, this is all within Windows. Let me see. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Give me a second. Do. Right. If I go into there, and there. There. Okay, so basically, right, in the power options here, you've got this, choose what the power button does. You click on that, and then you'd have to go into administrator mode, and I just turn this off. As it says here, restart isn't affected, but it just turns off the fast startup, which means it doesn't use the hibernation file that it creates on shutdown Because as it's shutting down, it creates this hibernation file that stores information that it needs for the boot up. So if there's any information being stored there that's bad because of a bad driver or a bad... I don't know what the hell it stores there, but there's stuff that can go bad. Then the next time you power up from a shut down computer, it's going to use that hibernation file and load in the same crap again. But a restart doesn't do that. So you don't have to worry. But if you don't want it to use the hibernation file when you shut down and restart, then you just simply turn that off. That's it. That's basically all it is. I'm mentioning carriers because I've just been on one. I've just been on one to get the stuff I need. Right, so let's go to... I don't have a particular yearning for a carrier right now. For me, I have to have a reason for it, and I don't know. I can make reasons for it, but I can also make reasons for not having it.
Confirmed. Unit advancement ready.
Great for doing the 500 light year jumps, but if you've got a ship that can do, say, 75 light years in a jump, then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6 jumps. It's 6 jumps to jump further than a carrier, right? But if you do a jump per minute, jump and scoop, so you do 6 minutes for that jump, it takes a fleet carrier longer to power up to make that 500. So you can, a stock Sidewinder can probably jump 500. Oh, well, I don't know, since they changed the timings. I don't know if a stock Sidewinder can jump 500 light years before a fleet carrier can. Probably not now, but certainly when the original timings were out, it could. Why are we still mass locked? What the hell? Oh, Jesus, we're on the planets. Yep, night vision comes in handy. There we go. We just weren't quite high enough.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
High-grade NPC still takes you down easily with the armor mod. Well, if you let them, I suppose. I'll do my best to try not to let them take me down. Yeah, no, we need to get into the OC. Orbital cruise. Well, if it ain't gain damage, but it is. Hello, man. How are you? You alright? It's weird, you know, when you have sleeping, when you go to sleep after an early morning sporting event, and then you wake up at around 12:30 in the afternoon, whatever it was, and then before you know it, you're staring at 5 p.m. and you wondered, what happened to the day? Where did it all go? It's almost over. Right. We have everything we need. Thankfully. I was looking on my Odyssey Material Helper screen. Doesn't matter though, it's only a platform. We can come at it from any angle. So it makes no diff, really. I tried to find number 3, but is this? No, it's 5. Is this one? Hidden away.
Scan detected.
Hold on a wee minute here. There we go. I couldn't see where the back plates were, but they're behind me. It's 2 scans? You're not getting me porn collection.
Docking success.
Right.
Engines disengaged.
10 years? What, no power cuts? Yeah, I'm the same. I keep my PC on all the time. So Freaky says 5 hard drives with combined 8 partitions. I'm the same. I've got 2 hard drives inside, mirrored, with I don't know, 6 partitions, maybe 6-7 partitions on them. 3 external, 2 internal, and a 1000 watt power supply. Jesus, freak. That is... What's your graphics card? Because that's going to count. $1,000 watts. That might not be enough for that lot. 3 external. Okay. If you've got them plugged into the back of the PC, you should be fine. If they're in a hub, I hope your hub is powered. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. Sorry, I'm adding up all the numbers together. So you've got 5 hard drives, 3 are external, 2 are internal. Okay, I got you. That's not so bad then. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's fine. I've got 2... Oh, now then. I've got 2 internal SSDs, 1 external SSD, 2 internal hard drives and 1 external hard drive. And I'm running a 2080 Super with, I think my PSU is 850. Yeah. And it's fine, I think. Yeah. I thought you had saying that you had 5 drives plus 3 plus 2. I thought, jeez, man. Yeah, it must be warm in that room.
I'm desperate here. Can you help?
1,300 watts. Yeah, that's plenty, man.
Whatever you're in the market for, come take a look.
Well, Bernie, you'll never guess
You
I'm
don't want to
here.
be caught unprepared.
I'm here to upgrade a weapon. See what you have here. Nothing. Useless. Useless, boy. Right, upgrade. So we are looking to upgrade the Intimidator from 3 to 5. All in one go. We can do it. So here is the grade 4 coming in at 3 million. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That's taking the damage up a notch.
And here's the grade 5 coming in. All my manufacturing instructions out the window. All my chemical super base gone.
You're going to get some envious looks with this thing.
But
Not least from me.
the good thing is that it reduces some of the load in my back. Not my backpack, you know, the whole... Yeah, the ship's backpack.
Good luck out there.
Talking of which, we jump down here. Let's not go through the Stargate. We don't know where we're going to come out.
Something I can get you, Commander?
Yeah, information, please.
I know both.
Dig in the Action Man haircut. Let's go and make a... Oh.
Whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
That looks like it might not be the right place.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's do a trade.
Have a look. The only thing you won't find is a discount. Way to go home.
Right, so there we go. Asset capacity. So now I'm down to 734. That's cool.
How different.
Yeah.
That really includes, that should include assets and goods though, right? No, it's assets only.
A couple who stayed put.
That's the one where I get the most full.
So much.
So the place to go really
Suit
is,
yourself. Makes no odds to me.
the place to go would be, where do you see all of your,
If you're looking for work, I'm looking for a hired gun.
here, right? Yeah, but not here. You want to do this in the ship. So let's get back on board. Yeah, so now we have the grade 5 shotgun and the extra ammo on the suit. Yes, baby. 25 seconds. Oh, I tell you what, the quickest boot I've ever seen on one of my PCs was about 5 or 6 seconds. It had a brand new Windows install, and it was a laptop with an SSD in it, and it must have had the quick boot option on. I could just, you know, shut the lid, and then when I opened it up, it would boot from a powered, you know, from, I don't mean like it would power up. You could press the power button, and within like 5 or 6 seconds, it would be at the login screen. But as the years go on, it started to take a lot longer. Yeah, this was like a fresh install. It was really quick on the boot. And I'm talking about timing it from the moment you see, not the BIOS information stuff, but the moment you start seeing the circle, you know, the dotted circle going around, the moment you start seeing that until you get to the logon screen, it was about 5 or 6 seconds on this laptop. Yeah. That didn't last for long though. Once you start putting in programs and it starts to have startup programs kicking in, it slows it down. Right, where are we? Yeah. So in my assets then we've got 734. So that's good. I can start going robbing and looting again. We've only got 138 here in the goods, so I could literally, I don't even need these. We'll get rid of those. Can't do it here. Just transfer them off the ship. Anyway, yeah, building schematics can go. So, and then in my data, I'm just over halfway on those. Yeah, I don't have to worry about this now for a while. 266. Free, right? Have I done my maths right? 266? No. Is it? Don't know. Anyway, whatever it is. Yeah. Cool. We have a G5 now. So if we were to go to focusing on the mods now, the ones that we suggested. Now we've done the extra ammo, that's gone. We've done the Manticore up to 4 and we've done the Mantic up to 5. So if we now engage these 3, this is what's needed. Optical lens I'm not even worried about. That's the easiest thing to get. Now it's a case of doing missions to pick up that data, the chemicals, the mineral surveys, security expenses, blah blah blah. Oh, wait a minute, wasn't weapon test data, spectral, mineral surveys, they are all rewards for AX restoration missions as well. Probably security expenses, come to think of it. But while we're doing missions that we can use the shotgun with, we can go picking up some of this stuff. Just gonna double check on that mineral. Yeah, mineral survey. It's the only one that is, it's the only material out there or data out there that has the word mineral in it. So, yeah. 2 engineers required to do these 3 mods. I don't really care which order I do them in, but if I had to pick an order, I'd probably go with greater range first. But I still want to pick up the other stuff. So 14 mineral surveys and 5 chemical formula. Well, if that's a reward from an AX mission, that would also be cool. Okay, so this gives us something to work on. So right now my weapon will do what I want it to do. I just have to be 7 meters away, and that's it. On the off chance though, if there's any scabbies, I might be tempted. Huh? Am I in the wrong place? Yeah, aren't I? I'm back on board my ship. You would go scope first?
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
To be honest, I'll just take the, oops, so I'll swap back over. I'll just take what I need, you know, all that data that I need to fulfill that shopping list. Whatever comes first on the mission boards, really. And then, you know me, normally I would just try and fulfill the whole shopping list and then just unlock them all at the same time. But I don't mind doing it one at a time as we complete. There. Show me, show me, show me. Oh, I'll tell you what, if there's a scav mission or one of these take out these, as long as it's a criminal faction. No, it isn't. But if there's any that reward the stuff that I need, like I do need 5 security expenses, that would fulfill one of my quotas, but this is going to get me some notoriety because this is completely illegal. Here we go. Settlement assault plans are not needed for this, but it would be nice to do that. Chemical formula. Yes, I need 5 of those to complete. Yep, there we go. Criminal faction. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Let's do this now. Let's do this. There's probably other missions there, but don't want to. I want to do one by one. I don't want to drag this out. So, scav mission. We're gonna go and do. We're gonna go and do it Dominator style. So let's get on board. I love the look of this ship, it's wicked. Yeah, so we'll get on board, create a new loadout for the suit. Good to go. Okie dokie. So if we go to here, and whoops, loadouts, and manage loadouts. What's this? Dominator conflict. What have we got here? Oh, that's a nice loadout. I would probably switch the Zenith's not bad. I'd probably switch it for the other one, but that C44, I have a little soft spot for it. I like it. Right, let's come down here. And so Dominator, got quite a few loadouts here actually. Yeah, you can't put a shotgun on a stealth. But all those weapons that you see there are all noise reduction, all of them. So let's do a new one. So we want to do a brand new loadout. The base suit's going to be my G5 Dominator, which is somewhere. That one. And the primary weapon's going to be this one. The secondary primary weapon is a shotgun. They look kind of similar, don't they? And the secondary weapon, we're going to go Tormentor. So it's a full Manticore build, plasma only, on the Dominator suit. And we're going to save that out as, I could call it a Manticore Dominator, but Dominator shotgun. There we go. At least then I know what it is. So I want to use the loadout. And let's go and kill some scav bitches. They do have shields, don't they, scavs as well? Go. I don't know how many there is. Yeah, I think the tighter shot on the shotgun is very useful, just for the sake of creating more damage, really, isn't it? Which is kind of what you want. Damage is what you're aiming for with that shotgun. Just maximum splatter. Pity you couldn't just aim the shotgun at one of their heads, you know, at the head, close range, and just see the head blow off and the body just fall to the ground. Is that too disturbing for Elite Dangerous? Probably. Right, let's just jump down till it goes blue. And of course we're facing the wrong way because we have to be. That's the way it works. So I don't know how many scavs we're going to get, but I'm going to see if we can do it with the shotgun. The problem is it's different from shooting guards, because with the scavs, once you make your presence known, yeah, I like to do it all stealth, try and take them down without the others realizing. But with the shotgun, once you make your presence known, they're on your ass, and you've got them all to deal with. Unless you can shoot somebody and then just hide. And who knows? You know, they may drop more people in. That happens. So we'll just do a little mission to try out the shotgun for me, because I've not used a grade 5 shotgun in Elite Dangerous before. Is that right, Rick? But how come? It depends what you're doing with it though, right? I mean, for this kind of mission. So obviously using the Dominator suit, I am restricting myself from not being able to get into buildings. I don't have the arc cutter. but I tend to exist on the roofs and stuff on these kind of missions anyway. But if you have an SRB close by, you can do a quick costume change, just like, you know, do your Wonder Woman costume change. At the SRB, as long as they don't see it or attack it, you can't dismiss it. White never shows up too well. The iconic bonking sound of Elite Dangerous. Biochemical consulting. Well, hopefully I'm going to get to spread some biochemicals all over the ground with this shotgun. And I have to remember, it's the secondary weapon on the primary slot. Yeah. I mean, I should this suit mod, this ammo mod on the suit should give me 36 on the rifle, but still only 2 in the mag, in the clip or whatever it is. Okay, so it looks like we've got a good angle here, like this. Stay there. That should flatten out. Hopefully not too much beyond 45. No, this is good so far. Keep it up. To slow it down again because didn't get into the blue zone quick enough. There we go. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop it up to around 30 so I can get it back down to 45 again. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now it looks like we've got some, it's a big base, but it looks like we've got some rough ground. Actually, it's not too bad. Alright. I wonder if, can we land inside this bit here? Doesn't matter if not, we can just go somewhere else. Okay, so there was blue there, but it wasn't a big one. No, they're just flashes. It's going to be tricky to land in those situations. You're not giving me a lot of working room here. Let's get it lower down and then we'll tweak it. There we go, it's worked out for us. Cool. I do not want to do this with the SRB though. You know, just approaching them. There's 12 of them here. Oops.
Low gravity warning.
I may have to do a couple with silenced weapons first. Now, where are we going? Gravity 0.04. Okay. Yeah, the last thing I want is them all rushing out, shooting at the SRV, and me having to take them all down with the SRV. That's just, I don't like that. So we need to hide the SRV behind a building. See if we can just take this off the screen so I can see. Okay. Actually, I could just sit it behind this hill right here. Right here. That'll do for me. Okay. Mr. Budman, How are you? 07, man.
Dangerously low temperature detected.
Okay, so we do have night vision on this suit too. Right. So we have this with 45 and 5, so we got 50 in that one. And the rifle has 36 and 2. Plasma rifle. Ooh, baby. And the other one, 108. I love this ammo mod on the suit. It's so good. Safe to say, this is not a silenced weapon by any means. Oh, it does remember. Good. So we have 12. They're probably fairly tightly grouped, maybe. Got a mission giver here? What the hell's a mission giver doing here? On a scav base. Wait a minute. This isn't a scav mission, is it? Is it? No. Is it? It's criminal faction, right? Yeah. That's different. Oh, wrong one. Well done, Rusty. Well done. Oh, it's criminal faction. Yeah, not scabs. Okay, different approach then. Completely different approach. Now we'll go and see if we can get the alarms off. And I don't have an arc cutter, so...
You need something.
I wondered, because I thought, what the hell is a mission giver doing here? Doesn't make sense. Now it does.
Entering pressurized environment. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Insanity Day. Oh, festival. Okay, Stormlinks. Hey, thanks, man, for the MIs. Appreciate that big time. Awesome stuff.
Want to make sure you're behaving yourself.
Yeah, well, don't do anything.
None of your warrants involve us. All right, we're good.
So we need to get some security clearance. Somehow, somewhere. I could have got number 1 off one of the security guards, but...
Try that again.
Try what again? I just walked up to you. Ah, what have we got here? Number 2.
Why are you so close?
Because I love you with all of my heart. Oh shit.
They're over here! Someone... Ah!
Normally you get a warning first. I need to protect myself first before I can start showing off with this thing.
Shield deactivated.
Where's all my health and stuff? Where's all my health? No health, no grenades, no energy. What the fuck?
Negative, no contact.
What the hell's that all about? Well, I guess the shotgun's gonna have to wait for another mission. What's going on there? The Dominator suit does have these kind of things. Oh, I don't have a need for battery yet.
Dangerously low temperature detected.
What I want to understand is why these were all at 0. I hadn't used anything, and I've got 2 energy cells I can use there before anything I get into any trouble. So yeah, I'm good. And besides, it's not like I can't put a battery mod on the suit. There's no more slots left, so I have to work with what I've got.
You haven't won yet.
Neither have you. Oh, you twat. This is a problem, isn't it, with using the shotgun? Is their movement. Look.
We need reinforcements. Just.
Their movement is just ridiculously quick. No human can move like that.
Security profile cloned.
Shield up!
I won't go down so easy.
See, you've got to take so much.
You're dead.
You've got to take. You've got to take fire in order to be able to give it back with the shotgun. How the hell did he get from there to there? It looked like he teleported.
Won't get away!
I bet I will.
I'm trying to go round them! Coming!
Vital signs weak. Security profile cloned. Suit full.
By the way, just in case you were wondering, yes, I am aware of my health situation.
Entering restricted restricted area.
I'm trying to find a health refill rather than just stocking it up. If it comes to it, yes, I will stock it. I will replenish it. But if I can do it without, I will feel more satisfied about it. There you go. Now I'll replenish it. There we go.
Authorization scans disabled.
Leaving restricted area.
Yeah, you've got to get in close range with this thing, and of course you're being fired at the whole time while you're trying to line up the shot. So, from that respect, it's not ideal, but hey.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
I think I heard something. Gonna go check.
Alarm systems to save anti-personnel turrets disabled.
Okay, there's no terminal in here. I could have opened this locker. And I'm going to if I can.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
There's only one more occupant apparently, so...
Entering pressurized environment.
Not too many people here at all.
Leaving pressurized environment.
That's what I came for. Yeah, baby.
Dangerously low temperature detected.
Might even consider taking the power supply.
Entering pressurized environment. Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, not sure what the jump was for, but hey, it doesn't matter.
Center shutdown. Power center.
Entering pressurized environment. updated.
Optical lenses. We know we need those. We can trade for those anyway, so not a biggie. Nothing. All useless. Got a wire there.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Power supply. There. To be quick here. Come on now.
Entering pressurized environment. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Excellente with a bottle of Chianti.
Shutdown T minus 60 seconds.
60 seconds, eh?
Leaving pressurized environment.
Is there no more havoc we can create? Buildings are a little bit. 60 seconds, Rust, you gotta get out. Oh, baby. Other load.
Power center shut down in 30 seconds.
30. I got you. Let's go.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Bring it to me. Free power regulator. A decent amount of thingies. Oops. A decent amount of optical lenses, which is what I need for one of my upgrades. How many did I get, by the way? 5. Wow, cool. All right, well. Mission accomplished. And we're going to pick up chemical formula for it. So we fulfilled half of one of our requirements and fully on the other. And got a power regulator. So we didn't do too badly out of that. And seeing as how they were a criminal faction, we got no notoriety either. So I would say, success. Yeah, the shotgun needs some add-ons, doesn't it, to be more effective, especially the range and the spread and things. But it's just my problem with it is the lining it up to the target, because they move around at such a speed. They're constantly darting from left to right, and I can't keep up with them. By the time you decide to pull the trigger, they've already moved somewhere else. That's the only annoying bit. Otherwise, yeah. It'd be nice to have it on one where they're not expecting it and you just creep up behind them. But even then, once they're shielded, they're alert and they're dancing around like a dancing around thing. Well, we killed a couple. I noticed I was a bit, either I was not quite on target or I was a little bit distant with one of them, and it only took his shields and most of his hull down, or his integrity, whatever you want to call it. And then the other one after that was just a straight kill.
2, 1, engage.
But yeah, I think I'm going to go for the scope, and the greater range, definitely have those on. Yeah. The magazine size I'm not that fussed about, really. Like it's not the one I'd work on first. So the one that needs the chemical formula, which we just got, is the greater range. So we fulfilled half of those. The scope needs the optical lenses, which we picked up. Yeah, good. Mineral surveys, yeah, that's AX restoration. Same with spectral analysis.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that difficult getting all of this stuff. And it gives me something to do, something to aim for, a goal to get this rifle upgraded. Not upgraded, engineered. Yeah.
Fuel scoping.
Right, so this was, we're already 3.5 hours in. Maybe I'll just make myself something to eat, have a cup of tea, and jump into Starfield. Let's see how I feel. 2 streams, 2 for the price of 1 Saturday. Oh, yeah, good progress. Got the rifle done. Got some bits for the engineering to come up. That's coming. Yeah, good progress. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a mod for the Maverick suit? Frontier would never do this, but if there was a mod for the Maverick suit that allowed it to have a secondary primary weapon like the Dominator does, it would make the Dominator all but redundant, except for the fact that the Dominator is a more robust suit when it's, you know, spec'd properly. It can take more damage and whatnot. Yeah, so cool. Feeling better. In what way? Freaky. Was I not better before? About Elite, you mean, or what? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. It depends. Depends how games go. But even if you add up 2 streams of 3 hours, that's just 6 hours, which for me is normal. Although this is 3.5 hours, and if I do a Starfield stream, it's going to be around the same, if not more. Because you know me, I get stuck into that. And oh, the headache thing? Yeah. Was that on the ones where we were doing the strobe, having the strobe lights on the AX missions though? But yeah, if you stream too much in one go, but it's easier to do 3 hours, take a break for an hour or so, and then do another 3 hours. It's much easier to do that than it is to do 6 hours in a row. But yeah, head-wise, I'm okay. Yeah, surprisingly, it's been fine. Sometimes my head surprises me in what it can handle. So yeah, it's been doing okay, quite well.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
You can hand this in right here, can't we? So if we go here, here, here. Want these, please?
Incoming message.
So that's that. We've gone up to cordial by the sounds of it. Yep, raised to cordial. Doesn't say what flavour of cordial, but that's that. Chemical formula has gone green on my list, and now we're down to three more to get if I want to just do the greater range and the scope. The magazine size is not a priority because I have the extra ammo on the suit, but we will get to it for sure. So actually, if I factored all of them in, then it's optical lens, spectral analysis, weapon test data, mineral survey, and security expenses. The most we need is mineral surveys. We need 14 of those babies. Yeah. All right, dudes, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go and do some stuff away from the screen, and then I might come back with some Starfield. Yeah, Starfield. Let's see. Guys, thank you very much for your company. I appreciate it. And I'm out of here. Next time.